Hey everybody, welcome back to the FWA at Home studio. Thank you so much to that amazing performance by Skuro. You had the entire studio here laughing. I think I fell out of my chair at least twice. So thank you so much for that amazing thing. Thanks to everybody else that has also followed and subscribed as well. Really appreciate all of that, as well as all the bits that have been thrown our way. We love them. So keep them coming. We still are going for a few more hours, so stick around for that as well. Dash, why are you so tired, man? You look really exhausted.
I gave it all my all in that dance. I am so tired.
I mean, it really showed, though, and I mean, Ash just said, we just heard that you may dance some more later.
If there are enough donations, I may come back out. And
Okay.
I hear you may join me too this time if there are enough.
I could be convinced to wiggle.
I think a couple chat bit trains and a couple donations could get us there.
Yeah, I mean,
it would be a fun time to dance together, just saying.
Yeah, we've got 52 minutes
Yeah,
to
we can
see
do
if
it.
you can convince me to dance, and it is a tall order, I'll tell you for sure. So, Dash, I mean, we've had a pretty great event today so far. We're kind of coming into the dances, which is going to be the cap of the night. What's your favorite, Ben?
It's Skuro. I mean, Skuro's concert, I did not stop laughing. It was amazing. But everyone did an amazing job. We had a really diverse group of talent today.
Yeah, I mean, so many people talking about so many things, as well as just some solid, good entertainment, right? We started the day with a lot of informational panels. Freak of Nature Studios came on and told us how they do their craft. That was super interesting to me. I'm not artistic, at all. I talk. That's what I do well. So I couldn't even imagine making a fursuit out of nothing.
Yeah, same here. I mean, it's really great that we had all these people volunteer to come help us out because this is what we wanted to do. We wanted to come back to do this because we saw the potential of other people coming on to help us by being hosts and guests and doing all these different things to basically have furry TV, right, on a Saturday. And that's really cool. Like, as much as we love being here and as much as y'all say you love seeing us on camera, I am extremely happy seeing that we had to pull away from our schedule because so many people have been stepping up. And we want more people to step up.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I think that one of the things I miss the most about where we are as a world with COVID and all those things is I just miss conventions, man.
Yeah.
Our last stream was on our convention weekend. It was kind of like sorry we can't be together, but hey, we're here in spirit, right? And as we all kind of talked after that event, we decided that as FWA at Home could be more. And we wanted to be this place where talent from all over the world could come together and kind of show their stuff and show what they're capable of. And, if we could be a platform to help people get better known or just to talk about something they're really experts on, like Dr. Wildlife, I mean, why not? Why can't we use, our stream to be that?
Exactly. And I mean, we've always had so many people join every time who they've never seen a furry event before. This is their first, quote, what they feel like is a convention. And that's huge. We're putting them in contact with who they can follow and who they can see to see more art and music and everything. I'll be honest, after the last stream, I had a lot of personal things going on. I had a passing in the family and a lot of personal things happen. And it was really tough. And it's been one of the hardest moments in the last couple years of my life. I will say that easily. But thankfully, this community, the fandom, helped me get through that. And being able to see this event, at the end of the tunnel, saying that we had another thing where I could help pass that joy along, right? I could help furries helping furries, and that's priceless.
I'm speechless.
You're speechless.
I really am.
Okay.
I mean, that certainly was not something that we rehearsed.
No, it wasn't. It was straight from the heart, just like we do.
But I mean, you're so right.
Yeah.
We're getting sappy again because we do this. But the reality is that like furry has been so much for so many people. And earlier I was, I hosted the diversity panel where we had a couple people come in from KSU to talk to us about what it is. And as I was in that room, talking with those experts, I thought, how lucky are we that we have some common element that we can all rally behind, right? We all love talking animals. We have our differences. Absolutely. We have our differences of thought. We have our differences of opinions, and it can be so hard right now. But the one thing that really just builds me with energy and makes me come back to the stage every day or every stream is you guys. right?
Yep.
Sounds corny, sounds hokey, but it's the truth. I
Yeah.
mean, I've been on Twitch chat all day, watching you guys get hype for, silly things, fun things, and it really does warm our hearts and just makes us want to do it more.
Y'all make us want to do this.
Yeah.
We
And
we would easily not be doing this if it wasn't for everyone. We didn't expect it the first stream too. We came in blind. We were so nervous our first time together doing this. We sped through everything we were supposed to talk about because we had no expectations and no idea how this was going to be. And then we saw the love of the community and everyone getting together. We had Discord. We had all these chats. We see people playing games together now. That just fed us so much energy so that we could keep doing this.
Yeah. And, we have to talk about, you see me and Dash, right? We're on stage, but me and Dash aren't the ones that are making this happen, right? And those sentiments are really shared throughout the entire org, right? All the way from Tiger Paw, Tiger Nick, the CEO and COO of FWA, all the way to the studio guys who have put up with my bossiness all day. So,
Yeah, we have a whole team here and online and all over the U.S. helping us do this. I mean, we had guests from all over, tuning in through the internet, thankfully. We figured out how to do that. That's super awesome.
Yeah, and let's be real, we have the easy part. We just get to talk, right? Like they're the ones doing all the little switchy things and the knobblies. I don't know tech. I don't.
Yeah.
I can work my way around a laptop, but that's about.
These fingers won't do it. Everything will be very loud or quiet.
Yeah. I mean, you did talk about those giant fursuit keyboards, so now I kind of want one.
We can maybe fabricate you one.
Yeah, I think
we can do that.
that'd be super fun. So let's talk about some other things we're doing. Just a reminder, if you want to subscribe. Oh, no, let's not do that. Let's do this instead. Because of our passion and our energy, spoiler alert, we're planning on doing this a little bit more, right? We don't have schedules, we don't have time frames, but we do hope to make this something bigger than what it originally started at. Was just a virtual replacement for a convention. There's just so much more, and we really need your help. So you saw some people, you saw Skuro and Dr. Wildlife who came to us, and we kind of sought them out at times too to share what they are all about, and we need more of that.
Yeah, we do, and we can't do that. We only know so many people. There's so much hidden talent, and there's talent all over the place that we don't know about. And we're going to set up a forum, hopefully this week, where we would like anyone who, if you just want to help as well, if you want to host or you have an event you think could be really great, or you have any suggestions at all for what we could do to keep this going, because from the looks of the chat, people want this to keep happening.
Yeah.
And we need help because as much as, again, we love being on screen, well, we really don't. We get boring after, the first 40 minutes. So we need some help, and that's from all of y'all.
Yeah, and I think one of the reasons why we get on screen is because we like talking to you.
Yeah,
right?
We do. If I could read the chat, it would make this so much better. And one day we'll figure that out.
One day.
But
yeah,
we come back to the computers and we see all of y'all and we see all the comments. And we hear them in our ears too. It's awesome.
Yeah. So maybe you're a budding performer, you want to get out there. Maybe you want to share some great talent that you have. Let us know.
Yeah.
We're always open. How are they going to tell us? The form, or
we'll
can
start
they
a
email
form
us?
and we'll have it. We'll email blast it and we'll put it on our social media pages, which are all linked. You can see I think if you do exclamation socials, they show up in Twitch chat. So. Yeah, we'll be blasting them everywhere this week.
So now that you're on twitch.tv/furryweekend, I want you to take your mouse. Do this for me. Do it with me. Take your mouse. I want you to slide it on over. There's that subscribe button. And I want you to just pound that subscribe button. Do that for us because we're going to have a lot more content coming to you over the few next months and stuff.
Yeah, we definitely will. So
let's talk about what other things that FWA is kind of doing, right? I mean, because, some of you are here just to hang out, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
But some of you are here because you want to know what's going on with FWA. And one of the things we'll say is we've got a sale going on right now at our con store. Now, the cool thing about our con store is that it's the previous merchandise from years, from the past years, and even pirates.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, now the pre-order T-shirt for Enchanted Forest.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that you buy from the con store directly supports FWA and allows us to continue doing these streams. We do have a lot going on. It looks like a forest, but it's actually a room.
We're in a tiny closet. No one knows.
Yeah. So,
we're in my garage.
Yeah, so those orders will totally or absolutely help us kind of maintain that.
Exactly. And we have an easy, fun way. If you already have a bunch of FWA merch, we debuted a T-shirt this morning.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen, I was wearing it earlier. It's all over socials, and I think we've blasted it on TV a little bit. But that is designed from our guest of honor, El Rano, which we were going to. Ranan was just about to print a full run of them for the convention.
Yep.
And we said, well, this art is too good. We can't hide this. We'll make another shirt for the next con.
Yeah, let's not wait. Let's go ahead and
we have this awesome shirt. Why should we hide it when this could be something that you could buy and just be really happy wearing?
Yep. So that's available on constore.furryweekend.com. It's it's really funny. We debuted that shirt, and all day my friends have been messaging me and like, that shirt is so awesome. How do I get one?
Oh, El Rano, you're here.
Oh.
Thank you so much. Please help. And we're also helping to support him by giving him 5% of each sale.
Yep.
And another 5% from each sale goes to the charity that we've been helping out today, that we've been raising money for, Lost and Found Youth here in Atlanta. If you didn't hear about us talking about it earlier, lnfy.org is their website, and they'll have a nice little video that pops up. But what the kind of big picture of what they do is they help displaced LGBTQ youth that get kicked out of their homes for various reasons, mostly because they come out of the closet. They help them find houses and places to live and give them counseling and food so they're not on the streets of Atlanta. And this is something that I've seen grown from the bottom up. I remember when this was a tiny organization and it was just people coming together to do something really great. And now they have a community center where they have counseling and they feed people. They have a consignment store where you can donate like old furniture and stuff and people can buy it. I love to go thrifting there. I go all the time because I know my money is helping to support something I think is really important. Something that I think, even if this does not affect you directly in the fandom, you have a friend that this has probably affected.
Yeah, I think Lost and Found Youth is doing so many good things, and their mission really hits close to home for me. I certainly didn't get kicked out when I came out, but it wasn't an easy thing for me. So I'm all in on Lost and Found Youth, and we're so happy they partnered with us for this stream. So send those bits over because a portion of those are going to them as well. And I think we should give El Rano a big shout out because he has worked with us. He did a segment on the last stream, and he's worked with us with this T-shirt to modify it a little bit. Take the dates away.
He hasn't run away from me, which is a big deal.
Yeah, I try to run away from him, but I end up on a stool or a log, excuse me, in a closet with trees behind me.
I mean, it's not that bad of a life.
It's all right. It could be worse. Yeah. So huge shout out to El Rano. Huge shout out to Lost and Found Youth. We love them, absolutely. They're right along with what we want to do. More for the community.
Exactly, here locally as well.
Yeah. So, I think at this point we can kind of open up some temporarily some questions from the chat, right? So if you have some questions for us, send it our way.
Well, I can start with one. So, what's your plans for the next stream, Ranan? What do you want to do?
I've thought a lot about it.
You can't quit. You're stuck with we're co-hosts forever.
Yeah.
At weddings, bar mitzvahs, birthdays, we're a package deal.
Yeah, so I would really like to kind of see more, and maybe I could do it, but I'd like to see more furries doing things that we all want to do, right? I can't sing. I can kind of sing, but you're not going to hear me for no matter amount of donation. But not everyone can sing, right?
Yeah.
Not everyone can make a fursuit like I can't. I've tried. We don't talk about Spench, which was my first character ever, by the way. So maybe I could do some type of cooking panel.
That would be really cool. Yeah. I think I could have a lot of fun doing that too. Like baking or cooking. What cameras are we using? Sorry, that was a question that came in our ear.
Yeah.
It's a combination. It's my iPhones and my iPad all strung together. To make this happen
with duct tape.
We try to be really thrifty here at FWA because we think the content's more important. And
Yep.
you've only seen us for a little bit.
I have my Razer camera phone as well to give us close-ups. So we're getting another question.
Where did Dash get his dance moves?
Yeah.
It's just natural, It's just you hear the beat and then your tail starts wagging and you just go for it.
It certainly looks like you're just going for it.
Yeah.
So that's
It looks good though, at least.
Well, I mean, everything looks better in fursuit. So thank you for the question. I believe the name was Oven. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Oven.
What about you, Dash? I mean, what are you thinking of for the next stream?
So I agree with you. I think doing things outside of the normal would be cool. And I've talked about it a bunch of doing baking and cooking, and that could be really cool. but maybe some other crafts, maybe building things and how to, maybe we could do something that you could at home with very easy supplies build something with us. I think
Yeah.
that would be really cool. But that I agree, tactile, something you can do, I think would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you guys in chat have suggestions for things you'd like to see, let us know.
Yeah.
We're here. We're open to your suggestions. We might not be able to take every single one of them because there's a lot of people in the
Yeah.
world, but we're happy to try.
Yeah.
So Dash, let me ask you a question.
Uh-oh.
I warned you about this question.
He warned me, but he said he wouldn't tell me what this question would be. He said, I'm just going to spring a question on you.
Let me preface this by saying that Dash and I have a strictly platonic relationship. We're good friends, but that's where it ends. But I got to wondering, if you and I had a child, little baby Foalth, what would we name it? Would we name it Dashin, or would we name it Ranash? Or would you prefer to give it your full name, Dashua Gibraltar Coleman?
These are all terrible.
And by terrible, you mean amazing.
No, they're terrible.
Yeah.
You want to name like a child Rash?
No, Rashan.
Rashan.
Yeah, Rashan.
Rash with an N.
Well, sure. What's wrong with that?
It's a little weird.
I mean, you could do Dashin. So we got a question from Jamila. Is this life, or is just this fantasy?
Well, I don't know. This is pretty weird. I mean, we're in my garage. There's a forest. We're in a forest.
Yeah.
Which I
See
shouldn't
the
have told
trees?
you in the garage.
Very
yeah.
foresty.
It's pretty weird. We're making it magical. I
Yep.
think we did a pretty good job of making something enchanted, and it might get even better.
I'm not sure if you're being goofy or you just missed the reference.
I get the reference, but I was being goofy.
Oh, okay. Okay, because I was going to say caught in a landslide.
Yeah.
No escape from reality.
I know you were gonna go there. That's
Okay,
why
I
I
just-
just took the conversation.
Look, Queen was my jam. I was a drama kid in high school, and all we did was listen to Queen. And that's also when I started listening to dubstep. That was a weird time in my life.
That is a
I was super awkward. I was the
polar
emo kid
opposites.
in high school.
You were an emo kid.
I was an emo kid.
Did you have dyed hair?
I did. I had blonde tips.
Of course.
Oh my God, I looked so pop star-y. I looked like Lance Bass, but a larger Lance Bass, and without the dance moves. But yeah, no, I was the emo kid. I was the kid in theater. I was on the tech crew until my junior year, and then I switched over to acting. And I would sit in the back corner with like a hoodie, and this was when hoodies with holes in them, right? That you put your thumbs through, and you kind of hugged yourself because no one else would hug you. Like that's that whole trend.
Yeah.
That was totally me. I made some great friends.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that. I'm glad you've broken out of that shell.
Yes. I was
you have a
forced
lot
to.
of confidence. I mean, someone said earlier that you're not the confident one. I'm the nervous one. I'm the nervous tune.
Yeah.
Which is really funny to me because Ranan's got all of the confidence / sass, which I guess are the same.
You can't have
maybe.
one without the other.
Yeah, exactly.
If you have one without the other, then you just kind of turn into a butthole.
Yeah.
So Scarf asks, how do we get Ranan to sing Les Mis? Well, first you're going to replace Les Mis with a good musical.
Wow.
And then
Wow.
And then
That's a
you're
deep
not.
Cut.
Though I did perform Fantasies Come True from Avenue Q, Giants in the Sky
Ooh.
from what was that called? I lost it. I don't know. It's some really popular Broadway musical.
That gives me an idea for the next stream. Let's make
Yeah.
a furry musical.
About everyone liked my hot take about Les Mis because everyone knows that the only good version of Les Mis is the movie, and it's only because Anne Hathaway performed in it, and she did such a good job, and it was totally overshadowed by what's his face who can't hold a tune. Yeah, I know.
You are so passionate about this.
Well,
But what
did
I
a
was
lot of theater.
saying, maybe for the next stream we do a furry musical.
Sure, I will produce it. I
You
will
won't
not
sing?
star in it.
We can sing and dance. It'll be awesome.
Yeah. Are you
Okay.
gonna sing too?
No.
If you sing, I'll sing.
I will do what the professionals do sometimes, and we will have someone voice the song for me as
Oh.
I mimic the movements.
Okay. So I agree. Let's do that. Skuro, if you'd like, you can voice me. I think that would be
That's
awesome.
not fair. I want Skuro.
Oh, okay. Well, we can't both have Skuro. Or maybe we can.
Maybe we can. He can maybe do two voices.
Oh. Interesting. Yeah. So we have another question. So our sound guy, who earlier told me he did not want to be recognized on camera, said or wanted to be recognized for how great we sound. And absolutely, I agree. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
sound guy, who does not want to be named, because you are so good.
Yeah, we do have a lot of local talent here. There's a lot of Hollywood that's here in Atlanta, and a lot of us that work in that locally. And we wanted to give you the best experience, so we kind of went all out. We all bring our equipment from home, and we try to do a really good job and make it fun.
Yeah, and I will say it does help that my voice is so smooth and supple.
It is. You do have that perfect podcast
Oh my
voice.
God, no, it's not.
It is.
Everyone's like, you have a voice for radio.
So
I'm like, it's high pitched and obnoxious.
Ranan and I, we both took turns reading out subs and donations. And I went out and I had to do the first one, and it was like 100 names, and I had to do it in 2 minutes because they were going to kick me off. And I rushed through it, and then I'm sitting, and Ranan gets to do the next one, and this like beautiful voice comes over the speakers. It's this like perfect podcast voice of thank you for donating. And then we got more donations because you said that.
Well, thank you.
You have
for
the perfect
all the
podcast
compliments. We're already friends. You don't have to keep flattering me, unless you want to make Dash into reality. I don't think we need to continue.
I really, it's nightmare fuel for me.
But it would be
at
like a
this
little
point.
yin yang fulf. It would be so cute. Anyways, that's fine. No, I appreciate all the feedback and the compliments. It does make me feel good. I've done it a lot, so I do it. I had a podcast before, which we won't market because it's adult. And then I did a lot of FWA announcing. It's my voice in main events room most of the time. And then I did dance comp for a long time.
Yeah,
so.
you've been doing this for a while. Yeah. I have not. Most of my public speaking is doing talks for work.
Yeah.
So this has been a new venture and a lot of fun, and thank you all for being so nice.
Yes. You make it worth it for sure. Plus we're furries, right? Like,
yeah.
I don't need to impress anybody because we're furries.
Exactly.
We all relate to each other.
It's easy, kind of. Not really, but sure.
For sure. So, Dash, what else is going on in COVID Dash life? What are you gonna do? Like, not for the stream next, but like, what are you gonna do for the next few weeks of your life?
So, thankfully, like I said earlier, it's been a really hard time. One of those things was that the type of work I do was completely shut down because of COVID. There's a lot of reasons why, but things are slowly coming back, which is really good for me because I have plenty of friends that I work with, and it's been tough for a lot of them, and I'm really happy to see that things are starting to start up. So. Honestly, I'm probably going to be pretty busy working. Hopefully, paws crossed. So that will be a lot of my life. And I most people they're like waiting for Friday because they're so tired. I cannot wait for Monday. I am so excited to be back on Monday and doing my thing.
That's awesome. Yeah, I honestly the biggest difference for me has only been where I work.
Mhm.
Right? I work in software, so it's not. I'm not the software guy. Like you all know, I don't know any software terms, but. I do the business side of software, and I've just been working from home, sitting at my desk. It's kind of been same old. So we have a question coming in. What is your favorite tabletop game?
My favorite tabletop game.
And it's from Oven again. Thank you for the question.
You go first.
Okay. I can talk about this one, no problem. I broke the fireplace. It's okay. Don't worry about it. So, my favorite tabletop game, I'm gonna say board game because I don't actually play tabletops like Dungeons and Dragons or anything like that. But I really, really like Betrayal. We're actually playing. My house is playing Betrayal Legacy currently, and the Legacy games are really cool because they permanently change as you play them. You actually like rip up cards and stuff, which is hilarious for people who are like super. Like, my cards have to be perfect. So I've really been digging that one a lot recently. We've also started to play this new game called Photosynthesis, which is about
that one's
trees.
a fun one. It's so pretty.
It is so pretty. The art's so great. Another great art game that has a lot of really good art is Grim Forest.
Mm-hmm.
It's based on the Grimm Tales, but focused all on the anthropomorphic ones. So
that's why you want to play it.
Yeah, that's why I bought it.
Oh,
yeah, I'm not ashamed to admit it. There was a cute fox on the cover and a hunky wolf on the cover. So, hello.
Of course, yeah.
It
makes sense.
So we got it. It's actually super fun, really simple, easy. So if you're kind of a beginner in the board game world, I would totally hit that one up.
So this question's a little bit harder for me because I do play some of the newer games, but I don't play as many board games as some people. I'm more of a video game nerd, as Ranan liked to poke out earlier. But so I'm going to give two answers. One's more of a classic board game, and this is because I think it's super fun, even though it does cause friendships to end sometimes. Because I play with my family and friends all the time. Risk would be my classic
Nope.
board game.
Continue, though.
I think it's fun. But if you want to pick like a newer one, even though it's not technically a board game, it's tabletop cards. Dominion's been a lot of fun for me, and all the expansions and everything. I've always had a lot of fun with card games.
I've heard great things about
Yeah.
Dominion. I'll tell you a story about Risk. The interesting thing, we were playing Risk Legacy. This is a long time ago. I will never pick that game up again. My fiance, we've been together almost 9 years now, 8 years. He showed his true colors in that game. I'll tell you, because we had an alliance together. Him and I, we were gonna take the world, and then after two turns, he destroyed me. He wiped me off the map. And since it was a legacy game, I was wiped off the map for good.
Forever, yeah.
My army was obliterated because I trusted him. That jerk.
That's
Never
the thing
trust a
with-
cheetah.
You can never trust people with
Never
board
trust a
games.
cheetah.
We have
Here's
another
question coming in.
Oh,
So Rosebud asks how they have a child who's getting interested in furry, and how can they, get into what furry is and what we're kind of all about right now.
I think I can answer this a little bit. I have some friends who have children. I actually had one of my really good friends, and he messaged me and he said, our daughter's been seeing some furry content on YouTube, and he was asking, like, how can I find safe for work people, and is this a good person to watch? And I was like, I actually don't know this person, but I did some digging, and it's, they had their info. A lot of YouTube furry artists will tell you if they're safe for work or not safe for work, and that's a big thing on Twitter as well. And most people are very true to that. You can look for the follower accounts and you can see if they're true to that. But also, we were also going to have the Moms of Furries come out this year with us, and that's a great resource. I sent him that website. They have a website with terms and everything.
Yeah.
Great links for you to get started for your kids, because it's a fun thing. But
and Moms of Furries is an actual, it's a group of moms who
Yeah.
have furry kids, right? So they know exactly
Yeah,
what
if
you're looking for.
If you're a parent and you have questions, they know how to answer it, because
Yeah.
they've done it. They've grown up, and we have a lot of parents in our org that have that's why we are so big on all ages and having content for everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. And if your kid's looking to get like ears and a tail, there's a lot of really great crafters out there that sell just ears and tails. One of the biggest challenges that we've had with COVID is that people who make all their money at dealers' dens can't do that right now. So they have live websites and stuff. You just do a little digging and you can find that.
Yeah,
What a great
exactly.
question. Yeah. We have another question from Random Floof. So this is definitely a question for you, Dash. What are your favorite accessories for a fursuit?
A giant mallet, obviously.
Obviously, tune things.
Tune things.
Hashtag tune things.
100%. I like having a bandana. It's become like a thing. I didn't start with it, but it's become my thing.
It looks good on you.
Maybe, I've thought about, because I do all the baking, like a matching apron. Like, I think that would be really cute.
Or like a baby blue apron.
Yeah, but I love my tune stuff. So give me an anvil that I can throw at someone. Give me a giant tune hammer, a steamroller. I'll drive it.
Yeah.
All those things.
Yeah, I've never been able to pull off props in fursuit. Probably because I'm just me. Like the Ranan you see is the Ranan that they see with the head off, right?
Are you trying to say that I need a prop to stand out?
No, that's what you said.
Oh, okay.
I'm just not disagreeing with it.
Okay.
But I've never been able to really do that with my personality. I just can't. I lose props. I'm very clumsy, so I don't want to like hurt anybody. My character rocks sunglasses. That's the thing. But I haven't found sunglasses that work with my fursuit. There's those giant ones, but that's not really the thing. So,
and people have been really creative. I mean, Archon, obviously we have a big theme every year, and people cosplay, and I've seen some very, very creative things. It's what people were very excited when we announced this theme. Like the closing ceremonies went wild because people knew that they could cosplay so well with this one. So that's why we're keeping it and we love it. But I am so impressed by what people have been able to build for fursuits, these oversized things that just look so great with these characters.
Yeah, that's actually a great idea for maybe our next stream.
We're gonna dress up in costume.
Yeah.
It's my favorite.
Right.
This is gonna be the best.
I love it.
This is gonna
8
be
hours
the
in.
best.
So Ramble wants to know how we're receiving the questions and if they are telepathic or not. So I believe our sound guy who's feeding us those questions called himself Ethereal earlier. So we'll go with that.
Yeah, we have an ethereal voice that just comes in our brains, and it happens.
And it just gives us the questions,
Yeah.
and it makes us pause sometimes because the questions are kind of lengthy.
Yeah.
Any other questions from the chat? Like, keep them coming. So Reunite 89 said, and he echoes what I said earlier, that Dash should make sourdough bread while in fursuit on a stream. I agree.
With an apron. So
Well, yeah.
clearly I need to make a matching apron and
Well,
debut it next time.
oh, that would be awesome. I will help you.
Maybe I'll learn how to sew. Maybe I'll do it myself. I will feel so good if I can wear this apron that I have crafted from my own hands.
Okay.
I don't know how I'm going to do that, but it would be so cool.
So can I call you on something for a second? Because we both know that one of the super talented people at sewing that is in the other room, part of our studio team, is going to do that for you.
I mean, I may bribe them with sweets and friendship. For that, yes.
Just leverage your friendship.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't know how to sew. I can maybe hand sew a hole, but no, it's not good at all.
That is actually something I've picked up in my life. I know how to sew with a sewing machine and without.
I'm not
good
a big
at
talent. It's not something you see very often.
Look, man, back in the day when you
Yeah.
were like an early fursuiter, you didn't have anyone to do it for you, right? Like you couldn't go to a fursuit creator and the dealers didn't say, "Please help, my paw is coming apart." You just had to do it, because fursuit creators were really big, of course, then, but they didn't really have spots in dealers' dens at the time.
Yeah.
So the world's changed, and I've learned that talent and have refused to lose it. So
One more. You could read this.
okay, so Dyson Vacuum in chat just wants to let Dash know how much he loves him, and thank you.
Thank you for the
course.
sponsorship. I'll take the sponsorship. I need a new vacuum in the house. I will take the sponsorship.
Yeah, come on, Dyson.
Yeah. And we have one more question. Oh, who made our fursuits?
From Jamila, is that
Yes.
that's the question?
My fursuits is from That's Furred Up. That is their Twitter. It's the best fursuit mom I could have ever dreamed of. They created this with their creativity. I had very, small list of what I would like, and this amazing thing was born.
Yeah, it's amazing, and it is super cute. They did such a good job on it. Like no sass, all real.
I appreciate that for
It-
once.
it is-
I
it is really
appreciate
cute.
that.
My fursuit was created by a person that doesn't exist anymore, by a group, 2 people. They're absolutely still here. They're still with us, but they don't make fursuits. They made 3. They made an otter, they made a husky, and they made me.
So you're like super limited edition, like first edition.
Yeah.
You would be like on eBay. You would be a lot of money.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
That thing, I guess. I'm actually the only one that still wears it as well. So the otter and husky, who I also both know, they don't fursuit anymore. And one rage quit the fandom. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I love it, and that's also one of the reasons it's so hard for me to think about getting a version 2, or just another suit in general, is because this is so unique,
Mhm.
right? It's hard to find a really unique style
Yeah.
today.
So I think we're gonna wrap it up here a little bit. We have a couple surprises, but
Oh yeah.
we're gonna give us a little bit of time because we got to flip the studio so we can get our dances going. And again, money talks, and you may be able to get Ranan to dance.
Absolutely.
So what we have prepared, though, we have 2 videos. I talked about this at the last stream that we were hoping to debut episode 2 of the Enchanted Forest series that we make. We make a storyline for every con.
Yep.
So you can follow it along as we get closer to the convention, and it tells you the story. So when you get to the con, you get to live in the story. You get to be a part of it. You get to act in it. So we debuted episode 1 last year in Halloween. It's been a while, so we're going to show that again, let everyone get caught up, and then we're going to show you the world premiere.
World premiere of Enchanted Forest.
Episode 2.
Did that sound terrible?
No, it sounded great.
Did
I
it?
liked it, yeah.
Are you lying to me?
No, maybe.
I can't tell because you're always smiling.
I know. It's the best thing, isn't it?
You don't see all the hate and the glares that we send each other.
But no, these are 2 awesome episodes that have been created here by our studio team.
Yeah.
This is how we get to do this. So
Thanks for
let's go to
joining.
that, and we'll see you soon.
Your ears look fine, but I'm gonna be in trouble if I can't figure out how to keep my armor from falling off.
Oh, geez. Let me help.
Thanks. Hey, Whiskers, you alright? You seem a bit distracted.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm fine. Just nervous about going out.
Yeah, college party in the woods. New people, new experience. But I'm sure you'll be fine.
It's not the party I'm afraid of. It's the woods.
You? Afraid? But your house is like an ode to all things haunted.
I thought you were excited for this party.
I am.
So, what's the issue?
The woods have freaked me out ever since I was a kid. It's dumb, but when I was little, I got lost in the woods. I didn't think I'd gone that far, but I ended up in a clearing with big rocks that I'd never seen before. It took me hours to get back home. Never gone back since.
Well, you're not a little kid anymore, and this time you won't be alone.
Besides, if there's anything to be afraid of, it's me!
Oh my god.
Yeah, vampire outfit got lost in the mail. Had to make do. But I am happy with what this tutu is doing for my legs.
Alright, no more worrying. We got a party to get to.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Halloween! Halloween!
Let's go!
Well, hey, I wonder if that owl's headed there too.
No way. Has everyone marked one of these trees around here? Hey, Fang, is that a spider on your back?
Ugh, where?
You guys are crazy.
Since this is a Halloween party, do you think they're gonna do something, spooky to the punch?
Forget the drinks. I want to dance the night away.
Party! Woo!
Studying that I've had to do recently, I've been needing a break for weeks. But you got any plans for next week after this? Like Thanksgiving?
Hey,
Or, maybe a
guys?
show with your family? They seem like pretty nice folks.
guys,
Huh? What's up?
do you know where we are? When did we leave the trail?
Fang, you know the way, right?
I was following you.
Oh no.
Well, we can't be too far off.
Do you remember the last time we saw the trail?
Yeah, it was back that way.
That's the way we've been walking.
It is? How do you know? Fang,
No.
you said you wanted to leave.
No.
That means we
Well,
expected you to
No,
I haven't
no,
seen a
no,
marker
no,
in
no.
quite a while.
No, no,
Yes,
no,
we
no,
are
no,
hopelessly
no, no, no,
lost.
no, no. Bonfire!
Whiskers, where are you going?
I can see the party.
Whoa. Wait,
Whiskers, wait up!
what has gotten into her?
Whiskers!
Ah! You sure that's a bonfire?
Bright, warm light in the middle of the woods? What else could it be?
Hey, what gives?
Hello. Oh, I knew you would make it. I just knew it. Oh. And of course, Whiskers. Welcome back. Well, what are you all waiting for? Let's go!
What's your name?
Whiskers!
Oh, of course. You don't remember. I'm Wisp. We need to go. Please, follow me. Please.
Come on. At the very least, this'll make a great story.
And at the very most? Sure, whatever. Into the scary fog tunnel it is then. So glad I'm dressed for the occasion.
You did follow. Well, everyone, welcome to the Enchanted Forest.
How big is it?
No clue. Our elders have sailed great distances in search of the edge, but no one has ever found it.
Sailed?
Wisp, what's going on here?
That is not my place to say. My duty was only to bring you here. And have I done well, Madam Crimsia?
Most excellently, Wisp. Most excellently indeed.
Ah, Whiskers. It is lovely to see you again.
Why does everyone keep saying that?
Because we have met before, dear, when you were quite a bit smaller.
You mean all those years ago?
Yes.
But I never saw any of you. Or all of this.
But you did see the door.
And we saw you. You see, a long time ago, we creatures of the Enchanted Forest hid ourselves away to be free of ridicule by your kind. For thousands of years, this place flourished and thrived. We forest dwellers wanted for very little, and magic flowed through the air in abundance. There was balance. However, not long ago, the creatures of the forest began to mistrust each other. The strength of our ancient bonds faltered, and contention rooted itself into the hearts of the great tribes. Now everything is different, and what's worse, the reason I've brought you here is this. This is Arcanifolia, the Titan of the Enchanted Forest.
Whoa.
No way.
I can't believe it. It's beautiful.
It's dying.
I still don't understand. Why are we here?
The great tree has provided us with so very much, and yet we squandered its gifts, starved it of its magic, and when our world went dark, we turned on each other, placing blame everywhere, so long as it was not upon ourselves. The magic of the tree also kept us hidden. It protected us from danger, and only ever revealed itself to our kind, to friends of the forest. It revealed itself to you, young one.
But what can I do?
Not just you. Your kind and ours, working together, finally, after all these years. I am the last remaining leader of the last of the great tribes. I will not make the same mistakes made by my ancestry. I am asking for help.
So, do you think you can do it?
Well, we're going to need more than just the three of us. Do you think you can hold off for just a few more weeks?
We will do what we can, but we are counting on you.
Don't you worry.
We won't let you down.